Part 5 Buddhist Culture in Chiang Mai by Jetaway.
Oh, g'day again. It's Jetaway here, just on my fifth instalment of my holiday travelling around Thailand. I'm just staying at the Ban Phuen Hostel, rooftop and bar, which I'm paying 14 Australian dollars a night. So I got in really late last night. It was just after midnight when I arrived. I was knocking on the window, couldn't get in, and yeah, pretty scary. But yeah, just had breakfast a few hours ago. Just a nice little quaint place here, very well located, and a bit later in the day I'm going to catch a bus into town and see how we go. But yeah, check it out if you're ever here in Chiang Mai. Yeah, so this is just a bit of an entry into my room here. The nice hostel I'm staying at. As you can see, there's three little mini rooms for every main hall room. And here's my bed, just about to get made up. As you can also see here, there's a couple of levels of stuff. They'll give you a lock, and it's 100 baht for the towel just to borrow, which they do returnable, and also 100 baht for the room key, which they also give you. So it's actually a pretty good deal. 17 bucks a night. You know, you don't just expect everything, but it's not a bad little place here. They give you breakfast, and very well located. So let's go and check out the town. And just before I headed outside, I just want to show you the other part of this hostel, which is of course the rooftop, which is what makes this place so famous and well liked. 95% rating actually on TripAdvisor, and as you can see, they were pretty busy last night getting into a couple of drinkies. As you can also see here, it's actually really well located, just in sort of the valley here in Chiang Mai. And actually holds quite a lot of people actually. So you're looking at about 40 or so people. It's a 3-level place, hostel, and you can actually catch taxis right out the front on the main road, which is right there. So it's secluded, not too noisy, and very well located. As you can see, here it is. Here is the entry point onto the main road. As you can see, it's a very busy road. See all the traffic. I don't know if you can see all the traffic in the background, but it's very busy. And that goes all the way through, but it's yeah. So I decided to have lunch, got a bit hungry. We're at the Love Forest now, so pretty reasonable prices, I'd say. Fried rice for 30 baht, I'd cop that, not bad. And you're gonna, just remember, you're gonna be paying a little bit less in cities like Chiang Mai, a place like Bangkok, generally speaking, but yeah, I'll check it. So just walking down the road, I just stumbled across this place. Just off the main road. So talk about serendipity, heading one place, going to another. Very interesting. Chiang Mai. Don't ask me to pronounce that name, but got very nice decorations. Have a bit of a wander actually. Now might actually be a pretty good time to tell you, as just I saw this sign, it reminded me of something that definitely needed to mention. As far as travelling to Thailand, you've got to be very, very careful not to do drugs. And if you do get caught doing drugs, you could actually be put to death. So just keep that in mind, and that has happened to foreigners in the past. The other thing I want to mention is just be very careful where you drink alcohol and where you smoke, because if you do that in the wrong place, you could get fined up to 10,000 or even 100,000 baht in some places, which is a small fortune to a lot of foreign travellers. So you don't want to be hit with this big fine, and you certainly don't want to be caught. You certainly don't do drugs in Thailand, And you know, just be very careful. I mean, you're in another country. It's very important when you go to another country to learn all the rules. And also, one other thing I wanted to mention is they will not let you take anything with Buddha's face on it out of the country. It's actually against the law to do that. Of course, being a very important figure in Buddhist culture, and of course Thailand, you just have to be very, very careful what you do there as far as Buddha's concerned. And no defacing of anything to do with the king or saying anything bad about the king. So just keep that in mind. And as you can see, one thing I've really noticed about the temples in Thailand, especially since I've been to Bangkok a few days and now Chiang Mai for a day, I can really see that that you know, religion is so important. I mean, the way they maintain their buildings, they really do take it seriously. And so you need to take it seriously when you come to visit. So just keep that in mind. Laughs best who laughs last. Oh, I couldn't agree more with that. So this is actually a university campus, actually. So, and I think it's great. They've got, you know, a place of prayer at the university. I don't think it's a good idea I go in and video in there, but it is right there. And then you've got the campus basically here. So it's very interesting to see Thai learning. It's not something I see a lot on a lot of travel vlogs, so it's really interesting just to come down here and see something a little bit different that hasn't really been captured by a lot of people who do vlogs in Thailand. So definitely worth having a bit of a look. They've got vendors here, as you can see, and very important that whenever you do go into a Thai temple, you do take your shoes off, which I'm just about to do now. You know, I always wonder what it'd be like to grow up in a country like Thailand. Everything's so different, you know. You know, in a lot of Western countries, it's all about materialism, who's got the best phone and all sorts of stuff. But Thai culture, and especially throughout a lot of Buddhism culture and schools like this, it really sort of gets you back to earth, you know. I mean, in the world of technology, it's never been more important, I think, you know. So it's just great just to be able to come to a place like this and just realise that there is a world outside of the, you know, the world that we know back home. So here's just a bit of a sneaky video up here. And it's just nice to see there are places still like this in the world, you know, where you obviously got religious relics, religious temples, and you get close to nature right nearby. So I think this is a really nice place for a retreat. A lot of people love to come down here just for a bit of relaxation, and yeah, it was actually very close to where I'm staying. And then you got the plains overhead. So here's a little bit of a map of Chiang Mai as it is. Obviously a focal point for a lot of tourist areas are sort of the central and also the east of Chiang Mai. Not a huge city, as you can see here. Various things you can see. Library of Chiang Mai, former Three Kings Monument, just to name a few. And then obviously you've got just the different regions here as well. They're all in Thai, so I won't be able to translate that for you, unfortunately, but you do have a few different places to come and have a look at. So number 2, so Wat Phra That Due Sitep is one of the, probably the most popular temple in Chiang Mai. So it's the Wat San Dok very popular destination for a lot of tourists. So this pagoda was built by King Kwei in AD 1373 in order to enshrine a Buddha relic brought by the Sudhothai and Samani Thera, about 48 meters high. So as you can see, it's a mix of Sri Lankan and Sudhothai art, and the shrine itself was actually constructed in 2008. So there's a lot of history to this area, as you can see, and you can actually, I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but there's actually some nice window chimes going on in the background. So very interesting indeed. And here it is. Unbelievable. It was built so long ago, you know. I think it was built 700 years ago, and it's in that, you know, good nick, actually. Obviously a lot of maintenance over the years. Which is quite amazing, really. I think all these shrines are, if I had to take an educated guess, I'd say the shrines are dated back for previous kings of Thailand, and certainly very important figureheads in certainly in Chiang Mai and Thai culture in general. So
I hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Jetaway signing out, and take care out there.